Starcraft 2. I'm about to do the first of the Ehan memory crystals, which is Whisper of Doom.
Raynor, the hounds of the void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ehan crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
Zeratul. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy. Yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe. The Zerg swarm came, as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Xel'Naga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it!
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped. Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Never!
fate cannot be changed. The end comes. And when it finds me, I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain. There is always hope.
Alright, so we're starting off. This is going to be a limited unit mission, no base building. Basically, we're going to have Zeratul here for the beginning. We're just going to have to make
The
our way.
prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side.
Alright, so we get our blink ability here. And just use it to cross these chasms. And we can probably blink past this, but I'm just going to attack this.
Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should stun them with my void prison.
Alright, what you want to do here, quickly blink and void. And then attack the spore crawler first. Alright, this guy patrols. Alright.
That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed.
So this one you can actually void before we blink.
That overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm.
Alright. Wait for him to come back up. And try to get all these hydralisks before it ends. There you go.
The first fragment of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final agonizing moments of your species?
Alright.
The foreboding prophecy weighs heavily on my heart. So much for Kerrigan's reprieve. Shakuras.
Alright, so we're gonna have 3 objectives here. One is to not let Zeratul take any life damage.
Greetings, Exalted One. We are here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Your presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving.
Alright, so we want to keep Zeratul from taking any life damage at all.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
Keep interrupting me. So there's that, and then finishing the mission with at least 3 Stalkers still alive, and of course the bonus objective. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this. Void. Ah, crap. I messed it up. We can get the Stalkers. Not quite close enough. Did a little damage there. Alright. What you want to do here, though, is wait for him to come back, void him, and then you want to blink down here. Let Zeratul get the Hydralisks, and then come in with the Stalkers. Oh, I guess he doesn't want to show back up again. Alright. Basically, it's like a series of puzzle-type challenges, the way you have to work with Zeratul here. Alright. Quickly void this Spore Crawler. Just blinked across. He took a little bit of damage, but no big deal. I actually want to wait for the Void Prison to regenerate and then hit the Ultralisk with it so he can't burrow. And I can finish him off. That way it keeps him from trying to surprise the Stalkers as they come by. Avoid one of these mutalisks. Get the last one. There we go. It's usually a good idea to put
That
Zeratul in front.
patrol of brood lords must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder.
Alright. Try Void Prison. There we go. There we go. Stun the Broodlord. Make sure Zeratul gets these little attacker things it sends out from hurting him too much. And we just shoot it as he hits that patrol. And these guys just void him. Make sure you hold position sometimes, because shit. Alright, almost took life damage there. Kinda messed that up. Forgot my void wasn't recharged completely. That's something to watch out for, of course. Got it. These guys down. Blink them.
Prepare for an aerial attack. Brace yourselves, my brethren.
Alright, so let's keep Zeratul next to Stalkers here. Void prison this guy. Blink away one of our Stalkers as it was taking damage. We actually get a new one. And we'll eventually get the one that was wounded healed.
The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan.
Let's move these guys up. And now we can go over our Stalkers once we've stunned the Crusader there. Food Lord. This guy's back. Void him. We actually need to put this other guy in our control group too. There we go. That took care of him. And the Mutalisks. I know I might not be explaining this that well. It's just a lot of concentration. Trying to make sure I do this right. But you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Alright. And now it should be safe to blink Zeratul down here. Just make sure you go for the spine crawlers first. Sometimes I forget to change the name and call them the Sunken. Alright, you actually don't want to send them to help the hatchery because of the little defender guys that pop out. So yes. Alright. And it's the first of 3 hatcheries we need to take out for our bonus objective.
The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Alright, now our guys get healed.
Your hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed.
Alright, let's destroy this thing. Make them over quick. Stalkers got hurt more than their shields, so that's good. Managed to draw away that Broodlord. Alright, next up, let's get rid of these sunken. Or spines. See, that's what I was talking about. Alright, let's pull these guys up a little bit. Actually, see if we can get one of their attention. Okay, let's wait for the Void Prison to recharge because there's an Ultralisk that's buried there. There you go, got him. He's buried a little bit further up, actually. Alright, this part, it's a good point to save. Let's overwrite this one. Alright, now, you actually want to leave Zeratul behind here, from memory, serves me correctly, and bring up the Stalkers. This is one time
The
we really want to do
banelings
this.
spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance.
Alright, so those banelings are going to start running around here, as you'll see. And blink them across as soon as the banelings are about to get close. And blink them again. There you go. Didn't even touch us. And that's how you deal with that situation. Give me a second for Blink to recharge, just in case there's something there. Alright, and our second hatchery is going to be out of the way this time, and it's going to be down here to the left, as opposed to further up, which is the normal way we have to go.
This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
Alright. Now what we can actually do here is there's actually going to be some burrowed units, but Void Prism, the Spine Crawler. Be ready to blink away. burrowed ultralisks. They only come up after you destroy the hatchery, though, as you saw. As opposed to just coming up whenever they have vision.
Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack.
Avoid one of them. I almost killed another there. What we can do here is actually shoot the spore crawler that buries from the sledge up here. And void it. There we go. We destroy this.
High Templar Karas is nearby.
There we go. You just want to be careful when this engagement starts, because those guys quickly move and burrow. And if you miss one, it can be a little bit harder, but you can still take out anything you can reach from this ledge.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
Alright, we actually get a 6th Stalker now. I want to try to void that.
I've placed the Ultralisk in a void
Ultralisk there.
prison. Bring it down, Karas.
Try not to let your Stalkers take too much damage, because we still need to preserve them. Everybody gets healed.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zer?
These guys a little bit closer.
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements.
Let's get that spore crawler before something decides to shoot Zeratul.
Stalkers, take the high ground and support our brethren.
And even though you're detected while you're in that fight there, usually you don't have to worry about it too much. As long as you're not the first in, we're not that interested in attacking you.
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
Alright. Now, before anything happens here, I'm going to take our Stalkers, put them over here. And let's blink Zeratul up this ledge to get that last hatchery. It's going to be right around here. And didn't save quite as many zealots as I want to. The more you save, by the way, actually get a little bit of benefit in this next part of the mission, but should still be straight. Alright.
The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it.
So when you get Zeratul here, you get vision of this hatchery, and you can kind of see it's a little bit complicated to get into. But tricky thing we can do here is just come up behind it with our Stalkers and shoot it. And you want to make sure not to blink your Stalkers across this chasm, because once you do, the only way to get back is through this way. You need somebody providing vision up here to blink back to it, because you can't see this ledge from
It
here.
is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope for this world.
Alright, and you'll see I'll move Zeratul back, and I actually can't see the ledge that I'm trying to jump back to, so let's blink these guys up here, give Zeratul vision, and we can blink them back. Alright, let's move everybody up and get this final thing. And be ready when you get this last prophecy piece.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
Alright, this is when shit gets real. So we're gonna have to
We
be on our
cannot
toes now.
prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother.
Alright, time to move. Take all your guys.
I must get to the Void Seeker
I'm gonna get
before
overrun
the
quickly.
Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost.
Just run past this crap. Actually, it's preferable to avoid one
I
of
shall
the
become one with the Kala.
spine crawlers.
I must get to the Void Seeker and preserve the prophecy. I will not let my brother's sacrifice be in vain.
Alright, just run past all this crap straight up. That's pretty much the best way to complete this last part, is just dash for it.
I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zeratul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
Alright, so I messed up a little bit at the end there, in terms that you want to use your void on that one spine crawler, or one of the two, instead of the spore crawler, because it doesn't matter, there's going to be overseers overhead anyways. But other than that, as long as you keep moving and try to blink past that one rock as opposed to destroy it, or both of them really, you know, you can avoid taking too much damage. And one thing that was really helpful is having 6 Stalkers at the end of the mission by preserving them throughout. And doing so really makes completing that objective, Stalker Delight, a lot easier. And as you can see, Zeratul didn't take any damage. And we just kept him with our Stalker group to kind of prevent him from being the prime target. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video.